Hello, this is Cody with another very quick Planmeca tech tips. Okay, today we're going to be talking about the 3D region growing tool inside of Romexis. Now I know that's a mouthful, but this tool is actually very useful, especially when it comes to airway analysis. A lot of people aren't really sure how to use the tool. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. Let's get right down to it. Okay, so I have Romexis open and I'm just going to go up top and double click my miscellaneous patient. So there we go. Now we're going to open up that patient and we're going to go down and click on the 3D imaging module. Now what I'm going to do is select a 3D volume that I know has some airway in it. All right, so once that opens up, what I'm going to do now, this is important, is I want to go back and I want to reset my view because you've probably moved your 3D volume around, and what this does is just going to bring it back to the default orientation for that 3D model. Makes it easier to measure. Okay, this is important. In order for our region grow feature to be available, you actually need to use that default view, and what you're going to do is go ahead and click to draw a cube. Now you can draw an ellipsoid as well, but I think the cube is a better option for analyzing airway. So right here we can see our airway. What I'm going to do is start at the top left corner and just start drawing that cube down until I have captured the entire airway in my image. Now what I don't want to do is bring that cube too far down into empty airspace because Romexis is going to think that's actually part of the airway, and it's going to take that into consideration when it colorizes the 3D rendering of the airway space. So now I'm just going to come over to the axial view and kind of center up that cube that I just drew, and then we'll be ready to go ahead and use our tool. So I'm going to come over here and actually just click on the tool, and now I get this new box, and it's going to ask me what type of preset do I want to use. Now there are a few available, but I'm going to click on air cavity. That automatically sets my threshold, and I'm also going to choose colored by area. This gives me that really neat view for airway and Romexis where the more constricted areas are red and the more open areas are going to be blue or purple. Now I'm going to do something called selecting my seed point. What this does is it allows Romexis to know what type of density I'm looking for in the image. So I'm just going to go over here to my sagittal view and I'm just going to click on a space that I know is air for airway analysis. So here we go. I'm just going to give it a click and Romexis is going to do its thing and render up my airway. So here we go. This is it, the finished product. If we rotate the 3D volume around, we can see that any constrictions in the airway, like near the bottom area there, are going to be red in color, and any open areas in the airway are going to be a lighter blue or a purple. And remember, the best way to learn about Romexis or any other software for that matter is to just dig in and play with it yourself. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the demonstration of this tool, and have a nice day.